Minnow, did you like frisbee today? Yeah? Does that make you lick your lips when we talk about frisbee? Did you like frisbee today? Minnow did a few new things today. I know. Um, let's see. Last night he was very comfortable in the down comforter, and so I didn't wake him to take him outside. I usually like to take him outside a couple times a day, so he's comfortable. And he got up in the middle of the night, and he peed in the shower for the first time. That's pretty awesome. So I woke up this morning, and my kind of smells in the bathroom, but all I had to do was rinse down the shower. So that was very smart. I thought of Minnow. I said, that is a great fallback position. Thank you so much. And so that's new. Minnow has, I presume, taught himself. When he needs to throw up, he goes in the shower. I hear the retching noise, and I wake up, and that's where I find him. So he taught himself that. He may have self-taught in the sense that in winter, the salt on the road, I will direct him as soon as we get in the door to go in the shower, so I can rinse off the salt off his paws and then warm up his little tendons on these little skinny little twigs on these legs. So I'll warm up his little tendons like a little athletic trainer. And then in spring here in Maine, it's very much sometimes it could be a rainy season, so we play frisbee and it's muddy. So I also have him get in the shower as soon as we come in the door. So maybe he's just put that together for barfing. Hey, it goes down the drain. And now, last night, we're piddling. Minnow just peed in the shower. I went in there and he followed me in the morning, and he had his little, he was peeking his head around the door, like with his eyes open, like, is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, that's good. Good job. Good job, Minnow. There's a great fallback position for you to get comfortable. Okay? You can meet your needs. That's so awesome. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes. Okay, so I got my new cast. It's maybe not a full-on periwinkle. It doesn't have a lot of purple hue in it at all, but it's let's see. I would say it's sky blue, a denim chambray. Um, the last cast, she said there was a lot of room here, that the swelling had gone down, and that's a good sign, but when the cast was removed, I don't have a calf muscle there anymore, and I used to have a calf muscle that rivaled my thigh. Okay, so it's just this slim, sort of flaccid skin hanging off my shin bone. So there's going to be several avenues to walking again. It's building up that calf muscle. While I was waiting for the doctor, I was practicing flexion and extension. I was giving it a good itch all over the place, watching the scales fall off my skin because I've not been bathed or refreshed. Let's see, this is week 5 weeks since the surgery. I had blood work today while I was out and about, so making sure that my little bandage there. What? Anyway, it's just to make sure my iron is up and looking good there. And when I go to Four River Parkway, they've got a little kind of triangle grassy knoll area with pine trees. They mow the grass on the perimeter of the medical complex, and Minnow and I were playing frisbee there. And it had just enough puff of wind and variables and then of course Minnow chews the frisbee, so it could be taco shaped, and it's flying through the air with variables that only add to the chase, and then a puff of wind, and it goes high and low and arcs, and sort of this way, go up, and then it come way back into the height of a mature pine tree. And I saw it hung up there. Minnow saw it hung up there, and he was barking up a storm. Well, not with the rest, just the excitement, The frisbee's hung up, he's calling for assistance. I have to wheel my knee rover over a somewhat moist grassy knoll. And I have to figure it out or leave it. But what I decided to do is I had a crossover body pack, and then I had his leash. I tried the pack. I took the phone out, put the phone in my basket, zipped the top up. Whoa! I need to change. Ready? Ready? Fly, be free. So you gotta give that a shake. Shake that energy off. I know. It's probably not the most ideal mode of transportation for you, Minnow. Fly like a frisbee. Just thinking of the layers of meta in that imagery. So the frisbee got hung up in the height of a very fat and noble pine cone laden full length needle pine tree, and it's partially because Minnow chews that frisbee, so it's got like little interstices or crevices. They get hung up on twigs and branches when it hits, so I can't. It's up there. It's probably about 15 feet. So I have a crossover body pack. I take the phone out. I put the phone in my basket of the knee rover, and I zip the top with my. I had my little canteen keys in it, so it gives it a little ballast. Put that in the crossover body pack. Got up on the bridge of the knee rover here with one foot, not the one in the cast, and then tried to hit the frisbee out of the pine tree. And it wasn't enough. So I'm like, okay, what else? I've got Minnow's leash. I took his leash. I lassoed it around the cross body pack strap. So I created something longer. Got up on the bridge of my knee rover, one foot. Got it up there. It hit the frisbee, the bright pink frisbee. It lodged on top of it, and then I tried to pull it straight down because I was hoping I could make the frisbee follow the bag, with the strap to the leash. And didn't work the first time. Got it up there again, second time. Got it to move down, where then I had to kind of like fit myself into the pine tree and the needles and get in there. And all the time, Minnow's barking with excitement. It's great drama for him. So he played the assist to bark up a storm, bark up a high-pitched storm, and call for assistance. And I went and got the frisbee, and we got it. As soon as I got it, held it up to him, he jumped straight up, barking like, get the show on the road, and tossed it back out there to go over the knoll with variations, both built into the chewed frisbee and the wind.